Hello. Alright guys, welcome back to another video where today I'll be showcasing my new computer right here. Not this one, it's a PS4. This one right here is my new computer. I've been using this for over 2 weeks now. It's safe to say that I'm very much thoroughly enjoying it. So I'm not sure if this is going to be like some sort of unboxing video, but this video will also include some benchmarking. I'm going to organize this video starting off with the unboxing of the PC components, which include CPU, GPU, CPU fan coolers, and all that fun stuff. In the middle of the video, I'm going to do some sort of time lapse. It's going to feature me try to build this damn PC. And then the final part of this video will involve testing and doing some benchmarks on this PC. So I'm also doing some comparisons with this PC and the laptop that I used to use. It's gonna be really interesting. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's begin.
Disclaimer. I'm not a technical expert with PC components, so the unboxing experience will be totally fresh and exciting. Please excuse my lack of knowledge with PC components. Thank you.
So here we have the Gigabyte ultra durable motherboard H110N. Here it is. It's a mini ITX motherboard, I believe. I don't even remember what I ordered, but here it is. Okay. Oh, it smells. You smell that?
Yeah, it does smell.
Wow. And what else do we have in here? You have some cables and a thing to put on your case at the back, and an instruction manual and a CD that comes inside. There we go. Cool. And here we have the hard drive, perfectly packaged in really thick bubble wrap. Wow, look at that. So what we have here is a Seagate HDD. I believe this is 2 terabytes, 7,200 rates per minute. And that's pretty much it. And here we have the HyperX Fury DDR4 RAM.
Wow, Dance Dance Revolution.
Let's cut this guy open. Here you have it. Pry it open. There we have it. So there's the front, DDR4.
What is it?
I believe it's 12 gigabytes.
What is it?
It's RAM.
Oh.
Random access memory. And next we have the 430 watt power supply from EVGA. It's a 80+ certified power supply, and I'm basically just reading whatever's on the box. That's okay. I'm pretty sure that's how other people do it too. They basically just read it off the box.
Yeah,
like,
I was wondering,
like...
our unboxing videos just like, oh my god, I love watching guys like struggle to open packaging. Oh my god. Back to this every night.
Here we go. There's tape from the back. Okay. Ooh, I wonder how big this guy is.
That's what she said.
Whoa, okay. We have a manual. Awesome. Instructions on how to install it. And then there's the mighty power supply covered in bubble wrap. Can't get it out. Gotta pull this guy out first. It's smooth. You want to touch it?
Okay.
Look at that. Wow. You have some power plug, you have some wires, and I believe these are... There's something connected here. So over here, screws!
You're gonna screw yourself after this.
Oh yeah, just screw yourself after this. And here we have the graphics card. We have a GeForce GTX 1050 Ti. Let's see, how do we open this guy? Alright, you gotta cut this guy open. I'm pretty sure it opens the same way as the power supply did, so... Alright, you have please download driver instruction paper. And you have your quick installation guide right here.
That's it?
Solid choice.
Only thing on this paper? What the fuck? But they couldn't put it on like that.
I know. What the fuck, guys? And here you have the graphics card. There it is. So yeah, you have the case, a nice fan. You have an HDMI output, a DP output, and a DVI output.
What does DP stand for?
Oh, it stands for, alright, next box. And the next one, we have a Core i5 6500. You can see right there. So let's open this guy up. Pry it open. I'm gonna be extra careful with this one because this is the most expensive part of this damn computer. So here's a sticker. You put on your fancy new computer, just stick it onto there. And I'm pretty sure this is your instruction manual. There's a little pry opener there, and then you just pull this out. Okay, it comes with a fan. I didn't know that. There's a fan. Here you have the processor itself slides outside of the cardboard box, and whoa, look at that. It's pretty shiny. Gigantic cooling fan tip. I think it just fired open. Oh, there's a thing there. Thanks, Joyce. Okay, let's relay it on its side again. Oh.
Crunchy.
Oh, there's stickers here on the side. Hold on. See that side there? Cut it open. Right there. Alright, so here you have the Hyper TX3 Cooler Master Fan. And this is food for my pet Sune.
No! Don't feed this to your pets, will die.
They'll die, yeah.
They'll die.
And here you have a tiny box with a bunch of things in it. So let's pry it open. Inside the back box, you'll find an instruction manual on how to mount this thing on your processor. Our warranty, okay. And there's a thermal paste I'm looking for. And included in this set are 3 big screws, and I believe there's 8. No, there should be 4 big screws and 8 little screws. So. Okay. Oh. Here we have the Core VI V1. My apologies. Look like an I.
Maybe it's a lowercase L.
Oh, maybe it's a lowercase L. Who knows? Okay, guys. Thanks for staying this long for this horrible unbox video.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god.
It's so good. Oh my god.
Okay,
give it 5 stars.
Yes, please.
And check out my MySpace.
Oh yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, it's like giving birth. Push!
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 Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And here you have the case. So let's remove styrofoams. Put it to the side. Okay, carry this guy out. Alright. Oh, thanks, Joy.
Serious hand.
The serious hand helps again. Plastic from the bottom. Thank you.
Wow.
Alright. This is gonna be a really bad camera work, but here's the front. Here's the side. Wow. Here's the top.
Wow.
You can see, I'm not even sure what kind of glass that is, but I'm pretty sure it's plastic. Okay, that's fine. And then here, the side. And most of all, the back.
Booty!
Oh, there it is. So that's the spot where you put your power box, and that's where the spot where you put your motherboard. And this is the long part here is where you put your video card. At least I know that.
Where do you put your magnetic LED strip,
Oh my
bro?
god, magnetic LED strip should be in the corners, bro.
Whoa!
Whoa. Very cool. You have a filtering kind of thing going on around here. So that's pretty cool. And I believe this case packs a gigantic fan in the middle. I don't know if I should even try to open it.
Oh!
Oh! Excited!
Ah!
Ah!
Oh yeah.
Oh. Okay guys, so you've made it to the time-lapse part of this video. I'm very proud of you for coming this far in. So before I get into the nitty-gritty technical things, I want to talk to you guys about my experience while making this build. And it's quite an experience, I would say. Since I'm not an expert in these sort of things, I definitely looked up a lot of guides and videos on how to do these kind of things. First things first, as you can see through the time-lapse, I mounted the motherboard directly onto the case. And afterwards, I installed the CPU and then installed the CPU fan. I tried to install a CPU fan and I was afraid of breaking the motherboard, so I didn't actually pin it down properly. So that was one of the main concerns I had while making this build. I was very careful while making the thing. I was so concerned with the fact that I might break the motherboard. Now I know the motherboards are supposed to be strong and can withstand, punches and stuff like that, but for my first build, I was very, very cautious. The next thing I think I did was I put the RAM or the memory into, or mounted the the storage, which is the HDD that I had, to the side of the case, mounted it on with some screws, and then what else did I do? I installed the RAM, and I installed the GPU, and then I installed this power supply unit, and connected everything together, connected the wires correctly, I hope, and then I began plugging it into the extension cord that I have right now. And that's when I came across the most heartbreaking problem that I've ever witnessed. So whenever I started trying to turn it on, and now I'm gonna show you guys a video of it right below me. It wouldn't stay on. It would repeatedly turn on and off in like 5-second intervals. And if you guys want to read about my problem, I even posted an entire forum post about it. So the link to that forum post is down in the description below. It's from tomshardware.com, and it's a very good read if you guys are having a similar problem. But I figured it might be a motherboard problem, so I sent that back to Newegg. Newegg's a company that deals with PC components, and so I sent that back. They approved the return, and then they sent me back a new motherboard, which is the same motherboard. I dismantled everything, and instead of mounting the motherboard directly onto the CPU when you're building it, I decided to put the motherboard onto the motherboard case. So you see that box that I introduced earlier. So I put that motherboard onto the box itself, and I then installed everything that has to be installed on the motherboard. It was more secure. I felt more safe when I did that because the motherboard has something to lean against too, especially when I was installing that CPU cooler. I definitely punched it in hard so I can secure it in place. The next thing was to install the RAM and then other sort of stuff. And afterwards I mounted it onto the CPU, and then that's where I did the wiring in it. Then I witnessed the same problem. It wouldn't turn on. Well, it turned on, but it kept turning on and off in 5-second intervals, and that's when I realized, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? It shouldn't be the motherboard. Then I started guessing it was the PSU, the power supply unit, or it could have been the processor, which is really unlikely. I waited one more week because I ordered a speaker. This motherboard does not contain a speaker, so that was one of the hardest part that I have ever encountered. It doesn't produce any beep results. The beep results helps you identify the problem or the main cause of the problem by producing noises that goes like beep beep beep, and it will tell you exactly which component of your PC is having difficulty. So I waited one more week, and then the speaker that I ordered from Amazon, I believe, or from Newegg, I think it's from Newegg. So I installed the new speaker, the 4-pin speaker, onto the motherboard in this computer, and then I plugged it in, and then I got these strange beep codes. So it went like one long beep repeatedly. It went like beep. So I think I recorded a video of it, so it's down here. I'm gonna show it to you guys in a minute. So that's basically what happened. And then I searched up online and found out that it was a RAM problem. So the random access memory, apparently I wasn't installed correctly according to the Gigabyte support website. So what I did was unmount the RAM and put it closest to the CPU. There's 2 slots in this motherboard. So I put the RAM closest to the CPU mount, and then I punched that sucker into the motherboard. And it sounded like it broke, like I produced a crack on the motherboard, but I insisted that it should work. So I plugged that sucker in, and when I started it, it stayed on. So wow, I was so happy when that happened. Like, I was so relieved. I thought I wouldn't get like a computer like the next few months because of this stupid problem. So the things that I have learned while making this computer, I hope you guys learned from this as well. If you're buying a motherboard, make sure it has a speaker. You know, that little speaker that produces little beep noise, like that will definitely help you out in the long run. Just like my problem, when I soon found out what my beep code was, I immediately figured out what was the problem, and that solved everything. So definitely invest in a motherboard that has a speaker, or if you're buying a motherboard that doesn't have a speaker, you should definitely opt in for those 4-pin speakers. They should really help you out in the future. And the other thing that I learned, if you're going to build a computer, you should put your motherboard on top of the case that it came with. So instead of putting it directly onto the case, I would suggest putting it on top of the box itself. Don't put it on the plastic that it came with, just put it directly on the cardboard box it came with. So whenever you mount the CPU coolers and everything else onto the motherboard, you would feel safe when you're doing it. So I think that's pretty much it. If you want to learn more about my problems or the technical difficulties and how I solved them, there's a really long description on what I did to troubleshoot the problem. The link to that is down in the description below in this video. It's from tomshardware.com, and it's definitely a good read if you guys are having a similar problem. And yeah. You guys might be wondering what the hell is SMOL, which is spelled out SMOL. So that's the nickname I gave to my computer. So that's a fun fact for you guys. And welcome to the benchmarks. I'll be doing a comparison between my old laptop, the Lenovo Z510, and the current computer that I have. The benchmark test that I'll be doing is based on the Unigine, which are called Heaven and Valley. So the one you're looking at is called the Valley benchmark, and the next one would be the Heaven benchmark. Also, at the end of this benchmark test, I will be using the tutorial level on Overwatch, which gives a very good comparison between the two. Now, throughout these benchmark videos, I'll be showing these small preview icons on each perspective views. Whenever I show these little thumbnails on each perspectives, take note of the little details that show up on these benchmark tests, because these details don't show up specifically on the laptop. So it's very interesting what kind of results you get for setting your graphic settings to the bare minimum. So I hope you guys enjoyed this benchmark test, and I'll see you guys at the end of this video.
Hello, Soldier 76. I am Athena. I will be guiding you through the Overwatch training program. Now, where is she?
Wait for me! Hiya! Tracer here!
Let's get started. Please use your controls to look at Tracer as she moves around the room.
Over here!
Excellent. Now watch Tracer run to the center of the room.
Here I am!
Let's go over the basics of movement. You can move forwards and backwards in the direction you're looking. You can also move left and right. Follow Tracer as she moves around the hangar. Continue following Tracer. Keep following Tracer. Excellent. Jump up onto the ledge and go through the blast door.
Bye!
Welcome to the target range. Please proceed to the highlighted area. Let me walk you through the basics of combat. Your portrait is displayed in the lower left corner of your screen. That's you, Soldier 76. Next to it is your current health. If it reaches 0, you die. Your primary weapon is your heavy pulse rifle. I'll get you something to shoot at. Aim through the crosshairs in the middle of your screen. Move them over the training bot, then fire. Nicely done. You can also strike a target near you with a melee attack. Move next to the training bot. Aim, then strike it with a melee attack. Enemies in the field may be a little harder to hit than that one. Let me get you something a little more challenging to shoot. Enemies like these training bots are marked with a red outline. Damaging an enemy causes their current health to display above their head. Most weapons fire a limited amount of time before they need to be reloaded. Great work. That covers the basics of your weapon. Next, we'll go over...
Alright guys, so you've made it past the benchmarking test, and I guess I should do my review of all the PC components that I put together. I made a comprehensive review in a website called pcpartpicker.com, which is in the description down below in this video. So in this guide you'll find all of my reviews for each of the products, including the CPU, the GPU, and all sorts of fun stuff. So if you want a TLDR version of the comprehensive review, I would just say this PC is great. I don't know what to say. Really. I'm not like a technical expert when it comes to this, so all I can say is that it's great, and I'm very glad I managed to finish this build. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. It was a really fun experience making this build and sharing this experience with you guys. I hope you guys learned something. Hopefully my experience helped hopefully those people in the future who's watching this video right now. I'll be happy to answer any questions you guys shoot at me to the comment section below. Hopefully I'll be of some help for you guys. And again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.